Hey Hawks, welcome to the Hawk Update. I'm Britt, here to give you the latest about what's going on Shorter's campus. First, let's take a look at the indoor track and field team as they gear up to hopefully win another national championship. Here's an inside look to see how they're preparing.
Our very own track and field team is running towards greatness this year. We sat down with national champion Ayanna Walker and potential national champion Greg Rochefort to talk about the best advice they have ever been given and what is in store for the track team for seasons to come.
Suck it up. Keep going. I mean, it hurts because a lot of people think with track you just run, and it's so much more than that because you stress the body every day, the same muscle groups. I mean, just working them over and over and over again. So there are some days where you're super sore. 2 days out is usually the day that you're going to be the sorest. And you may have to run like 450 repeats in spikes or something, and you just have to suck it up.
I don't know, work hard, I guess, because nothing is given to you. So if you want to get it, then you got to go get it.
Walker and Rochefort also gave some advice as seniors to the up-and-coming freshmen.
Pave your own way, actually, because I was in your shoes. My freshman class was probably the largest recruiting class before this past group. So I would just say that don't try to live up to anyone's expectations or anything. Just work hard. You're here to get an education and run. So do those things.
Coach Bird is very on us about making sure we're at the right angles, that you do exactly what he says to the T. He's always going to be on you, so you might as well should be on yourself.
Although they compete against each other, at the end of the day, they are still a team.
Everyone's rooting for each other. Even at practice, we're all like, all right, come on, let's go Zandra, let's go Keisha, let's go Ayanna, to push the last rep, because we're all dying out there. So we always need that person pushing you, telling you, come on, you gotta go, kind of thing, because it's hard. It really is.
We've had some people look at us and they're like, oh my gosh, you guys like cheerleaders? And I would go, no, we're not. We're the shorter track and field and cross country team, and that's what we do. We cheer for one another, and so just kind of having that kind of camaraderie where you want to beat your teammate, but you also want to push them to beat you as well. You want to have that back and forth exchange of pushing each other and making each other better.
Awesome job, Hawks. Our very own theater department is preparing for another fantastic musical called Showboat. This show is guaranteed to get you on your feet and dancing to some new tunes. Take a look.
Hello, welcome to Hawk TV. I'm Sean Fowler. I'm in the green room with Miss Susan. She's a music director for the Showboat presentation. How are you this evening?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing fine. So tell me, Miss Susie, what's your favorite part about being a music director?
Well, I love musicals, and I love theater, and I love working with actors and creating and telling a story through theater. So as a director, you get to do all of that.
And are there any challenges with being a director?
There's a lot of challenges with being a director. Just there's a lot of plates spinning in the air. You're in charge of everything from the set to the costumes to the lighting. I mean, everything. I don't do everything. There's a fabulous team of people who do it. But in the end, I'm the one who, the buck stops here, I guess, is the way to put it.
It'd be terrible to have you locked up again. All the gals are the pretty.
Being in the music Showboat, since you're one of the leads, what's one of your favorite performances you had here at the school?
My favorite performance was probably in the apple tree when I got to play this really awkward girl, and then she got transformed to be somebody like really beautiful. So that was kind of fun because you got to be really derpy, and then you got to be like pretty. So yeah.
And what do you plan to do after you graduate? Do you want to continue to sing, or what's your plans?
I actually have some different auditions that I've been going to for some different theaters that last for like 10 to 12 months. So it's just kind of who wants me to work for them.
Cool. I'm Sean Fowler. This is Hawk TV, and back to you.
Please make sure that you get your tickets as soon as possible. You do not want to miss this show. We are entering the middle of the semester, which means midterms are here. Let's take a look and see how you all are preparing.
Next year, hey Hawk family, this is Byron Watson, and as the spring semester continues, midterms is just right around the corner. So we want to ask students how they're prepared.
So how are you preparing for midterms?
The way I'm preparing for midterms is when I can actually study, when I don't procrastinate. I look over my textbooks, try to look over flashcards when I can actually make them, and that's all I do, really.
What is like the best strategy to study?
I think in groups and just staying focused, taking breaks.
What is like the hardest class right now?
I think all of them are equally hard because of the classwork. But if I could say just one, probably my scientific literacy class.
What is like the best advice you give to students who are studying for midterm?
Don't procrastinate because it'll get you.
Well, Hawk family, all I can say is best of luck to you on your midterms this semester.
Good luck studying. May age be ever in your favor. Administration and faculty are continuing to make Shorter University the best place that it can be, hence the Quality Enhancement Plan. Take a look and see how this positively affects students.
I am really excited to be able to talk about the Quality Enhancement Plan, or the QEP. We've had it for a few years. It's called Christ-Centered Critical Thinking, but we rebranded it because we want to make it come alive for students today. You do critical thinking in all your classes. We just wanted to make sure you had a formal training in it so that you could apply it not only to your core classes, but your major as well, and beyond the university in life.
Why critical thinking? Think all the time. Why is this important? Why is this valuable? And then come to see, wow, yeah, I really have ways in my thinking that they're not helping me navigate life, right? They're not helping me accomplish what I want to accomplish in life. And so showing them, okay, we can really think about the thinking process, we do all the time, and by practicing with that, we can improve ourselves as thinkers. And this is going to help us in terms of our relationships, it's going to help us in terms of our other classes, help us in terms of our careers, whatever it might be.
I took critical thinking a couple years ago, and I really enjoyed it. It really helped as a sport management and math major.
I feel that his class really helped me as a political science major with the debates that we did in the class, really helped me with future upper level political science classes, and also learning how to do a complete annotated bibliography was also helpful for additional classes.
I really love our new logo, which is a cross in the middle of a light bulb. This shows us both how our energy, our enthusiasm, it comes from Christ, and also shows us how if we do really have Christ-centered critical thinking, right? If we're really seeing the world from that perspective and living as a result of that, it's going to shine that light out to everyone around us, to give them light to see by, and they're also going to see the source of that light, which is Christ within us.
It is really easy to find more information out about the QEP. On the Shorter homepage, just go to Academics, scroll down to Quality Enhancement Plan, and here are the resources that you can use.
Please log on to shorter.edu for more information on the QEP. That's all for this week. Thank you so much for watching. This is Britt. Fly high, Hawks.